What makes Elon Musk one of the most powerful entrepreneurs of our time is not just his intelligence. It's the way he thinks, his ability to approach problems from angles that most people overlook, his unwillingness to follow the crowd, his obsession with solving humanity's biggest challenges. These are the elements that define the Elon Musk method, a way of thinking that can completely transform the way you operate in business and in life. And that's what you're about to discover. Elon Musk doesn't just think differently. He questions everything. He uses first principles thinking, a method that forces you to break problems down to their fundamental truths. Most people think by analogy. They take what already exists and make slight improvements. Musk ignores what's been done and asks, what is actually true? What are the raw materials, the basic truths we're working with? And from there, he rebuilds reality. That's how he made electric cars affordable, created reusable rockets, and launched one of the most disruptive satellite internet systems in history. Not because he followed a path, but because he redefined the map. This mindset is accessible to anyone. You don't need to be launching rockets to think like Musk. Whether you're starting a business, building a brand, or just trying to change your life, start questioning your assumptions. What rules are you following that no longer serve you? What beliefs are you holding on to that were never yours to begin with? What if you strip away everything people told you was required and started from zero? Musk's ambition is equally radical. While most people are focused on getting by or achieving incremental gains, Musk is focused on scale. He doesn't just want to improve cars. He wants to replace fossil fuel transportation. He doesn't just want to visit space. He wants to colonize Mars. This is what makes him different. He doesn't set goals based on what's reasonable. He sets them based on what's necessary. He sees where the world is going, identifies what must change, and devotes his life to it. The lesson here is simple. Your goals should scare you. If your vision fits neatly inside your comfort zone, it's not your real vision. Musk teaches us that playing small is a disservice not only to ourselves, but to the world. The bigger your goal, the more alive you feel when chasing it. It forces you to grow into someone you've never been. Behind Musk's vision is an unmatched work ethic. He's famous for working 80 to 100 hours a week. Not because he has to, but because he believes in putting every ounce of energy into the mission. He said that if you work twice as much as your competitors, you'll achieve in 4 months what it takes them a year to do. This intensity isn't about hustle for the sake of it. It's about urgency. He knows time is finite. He acts like it. You don't have to adopt Musk's extreme hours, but you do need to treat time as your most valuable currency. Most people are casual with their hours. They spend years in hesitation, procrastination, and distraction. Musk's approach is surgical. He doesn't let energy leak. He protects his time and applies it where it matters most. If you want extraordinary results, you have to become deliberate about how you spend every minute. Musk also embraces failure in a way that few entrepreneurs do. He's faced multiple near bankruptcies, rockets exploding, public backlash, brutal criticism. Yet he never stops. He views failure not as a threat, but as feedback. Each setback sharpens his strategy. Each mistake becomes a stepping stone. What he fears more than failure is stagnation. To him, the real danger is not taking action. If you're building anything of value, failure is part of the path. Most people avoid risk. Musk seeks it. He invests his own money into his ventures. He goes all in, over and over again. When he sold PayPal, instead of retiring, he poured his fortune into Tesla, SpaceX, and SolarCity. At one point, he had to borrow money for rent. He bets on his vision with everything he has because he understands something most people miss. The biggest rewards are on the other side of the biggest risks. Musk's leadership style is also brutally honest. He hires for talent, not comfort. He expects intensity, ownership, and results. His teams are small and high-performing. He values execution over bureaucracy, speed over perfection. He's not interested in playing politics. He wants people who solve problems. This can make him difficult to work for, but it's also why he attracts some of the most brilliant minds in the world. He creates an environment where mission comes first. If you want to build something great, you need to raise your standards. Stop tolerating mediocrity in yourself and in others. Surround yourself with people who challenge you. Create a culture where excellence is expected. Greatness doesn't come from being liked. It comes from being relentless about your vision. Lastly, Musk's vision is multi-generational. He's not just building companies. He's shaping the future of civilization. From Neuralink to Starlink to Mars, every project is designed to expand human potential. He plays the long game, and that's what makes him different. Ask yourself, what are you building that will outlast you? What legacy are you creating? Most people are so caught up in surviving today that they forget to invest in tomorrow. But if you want to build wealth, impact, and freedom, you need to start thinking beyond the next paycheck. You need to think like a founder of the future. Elon Musk is not a myth. He's a man who decided to think and act differently. He asks bigger questions, takes bolder risks, works with greater urgency, and commits to solving the world's hardest problems. You don't need to be him, but you can learn from him. You can choose to think like him. You can redefine what's possible in your own life. And if this video sparked something inside you, don't let that fire go out. This is more than just inspiration. This is a wake-up call. A call to question everything you've accepted as normal. A call to unlearn what the world told you was possible. A call to think in terms of legacy, not just survival. Because the truth is, most people never truly live. They just follow a script written by someone else. But you don't have to. You can rewrite your story. You can rebuild your reality. The Elon Musk method is not about copying Musk's life. It's about activating the mindset that drives bold creation. It's about developing the courage to pursue ideas others call crazy. It's about becoming obsessed with solving real problems, not chasing short-term attention. And most of all, it's about daring to believe that you can actually shape the future. Because you can, but only if you stop waiting for permission. Let this be the moment you stop playing small. Stop aiming for safe. Safe never changed the world. Safe never made history. The people we remember are the ones who bet on themselves, even when no one else did. The ones who failed, recalibrated, and kept going. The ones who looked at the impossible and asked, why not? That mindset isn't reserved for the elite. It's available to anyone willing to rise above fear and step into vision. You are not here to survive. You are here to create. You are here to build, to disrupt, to lead. The next 10 years of your life could look completely different if you start applying these principles today. Radical clarity, ruthless discipline, deep focus, long-term vision. If you bring those to the table, the world will respond. But it starts with you. It starts with how you think, what you tolerate, and how much of your potential you're actually willing to use. So stay with us. Subscribe to this channel and commit to the process of becoming someone capable of greatness. We're building a library of power, lessons from the minds of history's most legendary thinkers, builders, and innovators. If you're serious about mastering your mind, building wealth, and creating lasting impact, you're in the right place. Like this video, share it with someone hungry for more, and let's keep growing together. This isn't motivation. It's transformation, and it begins now.